I am wrapping up day 25 of 75 hard. I'm a third of the way through the entire program, and I finally feel like I'm gaining some momentum. Guys, this is surprisingly, it's so much more than losing weight and putting on muscle. As far as bodily changes goes, I've put up a video. It's super gradual. So I've noticed that my chest is shifting upwards. The fat on my belly is shifting downwards. I guess it's loosening, it's going away. My face has gotten thinner. There's more definition in my shoulders, but they're all small. I think what he would call micro changes, micro improvements. I also noticed that my energy levels are a lot higher. My motivation, my energy levels, I'm waking up earlier, I'm getting my workouts done. I'm not crashing after doing workouts or exercises. And I haven't slept in or hit a snooze button in over a month. I don't know, I've only been doing the challenge 25 days, but over a month now. I guess my determination was set in to fix something before I even started this. And the workouts, I find that I'm actually starting to genuinely enjoy them. They're not easy. They didn't get easier. And if they do get easy, you make them harder. You have to have a challenge. But it's not even something I enjoy while I'm doing it, but the sense of accomplishment when I finish that second workout and I put the mark on the board. I've got a board I mark every time I complete a day. When I put that mark on the board and I say another day done, and this time 25 marks, and I'm down to 50 days left, it's worth it. It's a good feeling, and it has me even looking forward to the next day. Some days I finish my task, I put the mark, and I think I wish there was something else I could do to even get ahead, to get further ahead. So that's a huge improvement. On that note, I've been completing those daily tasks earlier and earlier. Before, I would finish up my second workout at 8 or 9 o'clock. I would be exhausted, and it helped me sleep, but it was late. I would put it off. I would do my first workout. I would eat, do the water, all that stuff, and then my second workout, I'd be like, I'll do it later. I'll do it right before dinner. No, I'll do it after dinner. And now I'm knocking out my second workout before noon. In fact, a lot of days I'm done before noon with the whole thing. So instead of sleeping in, I've started getting up at 5:30 every morning, and I go on a 45-minute walk. So most of the time my wife goes with me. She wants to improve. She's not doing 75 hard, but she's wanting to improve her habits and schedules too. So we go on a 45-minute walk at our park around 10 o'clock. Because the workouts have to be 3 hours apart. So I finish around 7, and then at 10 o'clock, I've already read my book, showered, gotten ready, and then I'm at the gym. I go to the YMCA over here, and I do my second workout, another 45-minute workout, shower there if I need another shower. And by 1 to 2 o'clock, I've finished both workouts. I've usually drank more than half the water. I've already read my book, taken my picture. I do that first thing in the morning when I weigh, and I'm just about done. And so it frees me up for the rest of my day. I'm not dreading. I'm not putting it off. I have the time to do work. I have the time to spend with my family. And so it's pretty awesome. I don't feel like I'm neglecting anything, and I'm wrapping up everything so early. And that's 4 of the things: the water, the workouts, the picture, the reading. And the 5th thing is the diet. I'm 25 days in, and I'm noticing a real change in my cravings. They're dying. On day 1, I was already planning what I was going to eat on day 76. I was thinking of what flavors of ice cream I was going to get, where I was going to go to get the cheesecake that I want. And I realized when I was at my son's birthday party and they got out the cake and all the stuff like that, I wasn't even tempted. I was like, that's not something I eat anymore. And that was pretty cool because I wasn't ready for that. I thought it was going to be a challenge, but I wasn't even tempted. And the fact that I'm not going to start over after 25 days, I'm not going to start over on day 1 for a piece of cake. So I guess that's all to say discipline is winning. My mind and my body is finally choosing to feel good rather than taste something good, something that just tastes good. I'd rather feel good. Finally, I'm really surprised that I'm already thinking about day 76. Earlier I had decided, I was already deciding what flavor of ice cream I was going to sit and eat the entire carton on day 76. I was picturing which store I was going to go to get my cheesecake. And that's how dedicated I was to this program. But on day 76, on day 25, now my mind thinks more like, I've made progress. I've made actual progress. I'm gaining momentum. The cravings are beaten. They're gone. I'm finally getting somewhere. And I'm going to get to day 76 and revert back to what I was doing before I started. The thing that made me fat. The thing that made me tired and sleepy and stole my energy and was stealing my life, to be completely honest. And I just thought, I don't think I want to do that anymore. On day 76, I think I will probably introduce a little more variety into my food, into my meals. I think on day 76, I will probably, maybe a couple of times a week, eat something that I like, but in moderation. And my birthday is in September. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving coming. I'm not going to get up and just eat something little. I'm not going to make an omelet for Thanksgiving. So I'll eat on those things like that. But then I think as the workouts, the water, the reading, the pictures, all of that is going to stay permanently. And then as soon as New Year is over, we don't even celebrate Valentine's. So as soon as New Year is over, I think I'm going to start 75 hard again and go through the winter, January, February, and into March, and do another 75 days strict. But that's the plan anyway. If you stick with me, then we'll find out. But all of that to say, if you are considering starting this, if you are considering but you're struggling and you're not sure you can do it, you're not sure you want to do it, just do it. I don't want to sound like Shia LaBeouf too much, but just do it. As Andy says, Andy Frisella, the man who came up with the whole 75 hard program, the man who wrote the book on mental toughness, momentum comes after discipline. You're not going to wake up one morning and just have discipline and start doing all this stuff. You've got to start trying. You've got to start the work. You've got to do the workouts and force the water down. Don't cut any corners. Don't do any of that. And then the momentum will come when you realize, I can do this. Yeah, it sucks, and yeah, it hurts, and it's uncomfortable, and I'm sort of miserable right now, but I can do it, and that's when the momentum's going to kick in. You've got to take the first step and tell your family or your friends, your wife, whatever, say, I'm starting on this day. I'm not going to eat any more of this stuff. Get your meals ready. Go to the store, buy the stuff you're going to eat, and prep it out. I'll do another video about the way that I've been eating. It's something, again, I got from Andy Frisella because I started with something different and I changed to his because it sounded better. But once you start to see the little results, once you see a little definition in your shoulders that wasn't there before, or you see the fat on your body shift, or you start waking up earlier and you get right out of bed and feel like doing things as you're accomplishing your goals earlier and earlier and spending time with your family and doing the stuff. Once all that stuff starts happening, that momentum is like a snowball. It's going downhill and you're just getting better and better. And that's when you know that it's you changing and not just your actions. It's an actual identity change and you are becoming someone else. But that's all I have for now. I appreciate anyone who's watched this. If you would like the video, subscribe. If you want to follow along and see my progress and see if I actually stick it out, I'm going to. But if you want to see me stick it out, see the results, because I was 317 pounds. Surely we'll be able to see something by day 75, right? And also comment and tell me if you're struggling. Tell me about it. and I can tell you what happened with me, because I mean, I've tried lots of things. If you've already started, tell me where you are, and if you're way ahead of me, then good for you, and tell me. It's not bragging. Brag, tell me, I don't care. Maybe you will end up being the encouragement that helps get me to the end. And I want to know. I'm already forming little groups with friends and people I meet on Facebook, and I want to hear your story too. So comment and let me know where you are, and follow along so you can see where I end up. But I appreciate you. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.